Right. Shout YouTube, it's active time. This time for a little bit of Mardu energy. We got 4 copies of Ocelot Pride and Godless Souls. You know them, you'll love them. 4 copies of Fatal Push instead of Galvanic Discharge, which I think is a pretty good call right now because it kills Frog more reliably. 4 copies of the Ragster to smack your opponent in the non-interactive matchups and then get ahead on mana and proceed to do some fantastical things with that extra mana. We got 1 copy of Thoughtseize. Used to be an Orcish Bowmaster, but we're trying out the singleton copy of Thoughtseize instead of the Orcish Bowmaster. 4 copies of Ajani, a 3 Goblin Bombardment, Splinters 1 in the modern format. We have 1 Thraben Charm for Graveyard Hate, same with a couple copies of Strategic Betrayal, which is additional Graveyard Hate. Bitter Triumph for unconditional removal on a creature or planeswalker, 3 copies of Voice of Victory, which synergizes quite nicely with Goblin Bombardment and Sephiroth. A couple copies of Sephiroth. You sack a creature and then drain gain, and then whenever it happens for the 4th time, it flips it to a god. Also, whenever he enters or attacks, you may sacrifice a creature if you draw a card, so it's a little bit of a card advantage engine as well. 2 copies of Seasoned Pyromancer for refilling our hand when our hand is empty, or you could also just discard Phlage with it. And then 3 copies of Phlage to go with our 2 Arena of Glory. The rest of the mana base, we got 1 Blood Crypt, 1 Godless Shrine, 1 Raucous Theater, and everything else is just like standard Boros for the most part. The Godless Shrine for the Black Splash, of course. Sideboard, Deafening Silence for Storm and the Double Swell deck, same with the Chant. A couple copies of Destroy Evil, which is interesting, but we can destroy an enchantment or a large creature like a Riddler or an Overlord or, I don't know, Murktides, because Murktides make a little bit of resurgence. A couple copies of Clarion Conqueror for Brood Scale or any of the Urza Saga Mox Opal decks. 1 Wrath of the Skies for dealing with the Urza Saga decks as well. Or you could bring it in against opposing energy. Surgical Extraction for Graveyard Hate, Charmaw for the big mana decks, Showdown of the Skulls for grindy matchups, Ghost Vacuum for additional Graveyard Hate, Void Mirror for E-Tron, and then Wear Tear or Urza Saga. Let's try it. We got Goddess Souls, Ajani, Ocelot Pride, or not Ocelot Pride, Voice of Victory. This hand's pretty good. I'm gonna keep it. It's the keeper. That I send her, I think it's you mean that you send her. They are an expert. I don't know if I can compete with that. I think I am just gonna run out Voice of Victory. I'm gonna attack first though. Could be the mirror. They have removal I have to use on the Guide of Souls. You think Sorcery Speed Graveyard Hate is gonna be good against Goryo's? Maybe. Probably not. It's kind of good against Frog, right? Because they can't go Frog. If they play a Frog on turn 2 and we have the Strategic Betrayal, then they can't like discard their Atraxa in response to killing the Frog. Because then their graveyard's going to be gone anyways. So I think that's like the main reason to play Strategic Betrayal. No voice. I was swapping Go Fetch. No. I guess we got to get planes then. Bonk. Yeah, I'm uploading the list right now. That's also pretty good against Zoo. Lots of Slick Shot show off. Spooky. Mocha Rico, thank you for the tier 1 of the 31 months. Appreciate you. Oh, we get to do Ajani things. This card is very poor against Slick Shot show off, though. Doubly poor against Slick Shot show off. So if I ping them, flip Ajani, hit to gain at least another life. They're probably gonna kill the Ajani. Is that big of a deal? I can also plus the Ajani. I think I just pass. I don't know if I want to do that. This card's poor against Slick Shot. Draws the second one. There is a distinct lack of combined chat. I'm gonna ping the Slick Shot show off, and I'm not gonna flip the Ajani. Now the question becomes, is it worth sacrificing my entire board to kill the Slick Shot show off so I don't die? What are the chances I die? If they have that Delirium spell, I am gonna die. Goodbye, board. I just don't think I can afford to die to that Delirium spell. If they have another Mutagenic Growth, good beats. This guy's one top, one bottom. I choose you. I should have played my land first, play around Spell Pierce. I don't think they have main deck Spell Pierce, though. Another one. Another one. Grab the Raucous Theater. I don't think I want this, do I? Oh, maybe I do. Alright, let's actually keep this. If I had Lightning Bolt, we could just win the game. We did not. I don't know if there's a single draw that kills us aside from maybe Expressive Iteration. Expressive Iteration's kind of scary. That was a bold shove by them. Bonk. Yeah, I don't know why they attacked. Kind of curious. Well, Thoughtseize can come out. We seem kind of good in this matchup. I don't know if we need to do a ton of heavy sideboarding here. Wear Tear seems fine for Steel Cutter. Void Mirror. Stops Lava Dart and Mutagenic. Guess that's fine. Wrath is probably okay. I don't know if I want Ghost Vacuum. It seems like overboarding. Deafening Silence is probably fine. Just cut the Ragsters. And oh, maybe the Ghost Vacuum is fine. Sure. Get my deck Ghost Vacuum. Why Void Mirror instead of Vexing Bubble? I'm pretty sure it's for the Eldrazi-Tron matchup. It's not great. We're gonna try it. His pass. More push. Ragavan works really hard and then he gets fired every time. You did great, Ragavan. Get out of my deck. Cutter. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to the testing house for a week and some change. How awkward. We're going to keep it on top, but it's kind of super awkward here. Sure. This already, like, this not being able to make me double spell here already make me want to just have a black-white Surveil land instead. Shadowy Backstreet over the theater. Whoosh. Oh wow, Spell Pierce. Yeah, I don't hate running one of each. Yeah, eventually you're gonna be upset in certain situations where you're like, man, I can't cast my Seasoned Pyromancer because I have basic planes and Shadowy Backstreet. But 3-color energy decks should probably play one of each. Ooh. Bonk. Sometimes I miss that dingo who chose the best arts to play. When I used to pick my own arts over on my main account before we got the DB account, it was just nothing but complaining. Just like I got so many comments were like, this is unwatchable because I can't recognize your arts. And now I don't change my arts and I play the most stock art possible. More complaining. Can't win either way. Maybe I should have jumped here. So I could die. Or I died him. Should have blocked. That is true. Magic players do be loving to complain. That's decent. I think I just play the Goddess Souls on one. I'm gonna play around with Blood Moon a little bit here. I think this is gonna get us a Blood Crypt. Then we're gonna play Voice of Victory. That was just dead. The Browse trigger Snuffy. They had 3 Lava Darts in the graveyard. And they'll need a flashback 2 to kill me with the Browse triggers. Maybe I missed that because I can't complain about the arts anymore. It's quite possible. Sephiroth. I think this matchup is probably a lot harder as Mardu compared to Boros. Mostly because your mana base is so painful. Final Fantasy card in my video game? Or in my card game? Yeah, they're probably just gonna untap and bolt the voice. Agony. Yeesh. Yeah, Agony. It was a great draw. I think I would have liked land a little bit more here. And like Spyro, make a couple tokens. Probably discard these two. They should play the Ajani. That's kind of risky. I think I wish this deck had like one more basic land, because there's no basic mountain, right? Oh, there's a basic mountain. Alright, cool. We're gonna get that basic mountain, I think. Probably just jam Ghost Vacuum. Think I'm supposed to... Should I flip the Ajani? I could have played the Ghost Vacuum first to play around Spell Pierce. But I think if they Spell Pierce that, I probably would just let it happen anyways. Yeah, this was kind of my worry. See if they had Delirium. Pretty interesting spot. So I could ping this DRC and then Ether Bobble. I can just pass. Just pass. Maybe we'll do it in their upkeep or something. Things could go very poorly for me if I try to do that, though. How you doing, Lion? Usually YouTube for me, but tonight Twitch ambiance. I love the MTG kind of vibe, bro. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. Let's try to kill this DRC. Do you cut Ragavans against Blink as a Boros player? I think so. Alright, well, we can't cut their Delirium anymore. I guess we could cut their Delirium. Oh, no, I can't cut their Delirium because they're going to put a sorcery in here as well. Okay, we're going to lose our Ajani. Can you explain how you would sideboard versus green-black lantern? Okay, Timmy, this is going to give you PTSD. We have Clarion Conqueror. We have Wear Tear, which is in the main deck. We got Wrath Disguise, which is in our main deck right now. Sephiroth, best use case, discarding the Seasoned Pyromancer. I guess Mutagenic was a good reason for me just to ping this DRC main phase, because if they have the Mutagenic growth, at least I'm taking 2 less. But I think Ajani's still going to die here instead of me. I should have done this on my turn, I think. Unholy Heat. I'll let them surveil first. Goodbye, Ajani. You'll be missed. It'd be kind of crazy if they attacked me instead. I am unsure if I'm supposed to play Sephiroth and say go. It's probably better, right? Play Sephiroth, say go, and then their tap land say go. Hope he doesn't die. Be sad when he dies. Can't take him off of Delirium. Oh, I can take him off of Delirium, right? They have a DRC here. Centaur Corsair moment. Hey, give him some respect. Have you forgotten what the power of a god looks like? That's what your cat typed. Cat's asleep. In the blink of an eye, change the spirit of form. Rider of the elves, dinosaur with the speed of light, the power of gods twice. Exclamation mark deck. We're gonna eat DRC. Shouldn't auto yield here. So I think we're gonna block. They forgot all the good cards in their deck. Same. Goodbye, Sephiroth. And there goes the power of a god. Thighs of Lava Dart. I think they have to kill this Voice of Victory, otherwise they die. And Unholy Heat's not gonna do it, because I can eat their DRC in response. If they just pass the turn, then I just let it happen. And they can't cast spells during my turn, so we should be good. We did it. The thing is, Thoughtseize is slow. It slows the deck down. You just need one or two to Thoughtseize to get an extra turn and win. Extra copies are terrible in the mid to late game. It's definitely a very bad top deck. Ooh, do I just play Thoughtseize here? It's a bad top deck unless it's on turn 1. I think I'm just going to Thoughtseize. They're a frog deck. It's probably the best thing I can do here. Emperor Bones persist. Frog. Top decking Thoughtseize sucks. Top decks Thoughtseize. Oh, this is great. I think they're going to hold this Emperor Bones. Holy schmoly. I think they're going to hold this Emperor Bones to eat my Phlage, so I'm just going to wait on the Phlage for as long as possible. Cat. Pretty okay with Cat. And by that I mean they're going to persist in Archon. I'm going to die. Surveil. Archon of Cruelty. Force Negation. Oh no, they're adapting. Sure, they're going to make it to 7 mana. The plan is not to make it to 7 mana. The plan is for them to get impatient and run out the Emperor Bones at some point. Hey, I did it. They ran out the Emperor Bones. I think I still go Cat. Cat Strategic Betrayal. Seems like a more efficient turn to me. I guess they can't unearth anything anymore. Don't you persist that Archon. Alright, Binzathon sees. They have another Emperor Bones. It's okay. I'm gonna diversify our threats here. Against the Push Fatale deck. Let's go. Ghost Vacuum. Surgical Extraction. Graveyard Hate, Graveyard Hate, Graveyard Hate, Graveyard Hate, Graveyard. I'm all out of Graveyard Hate. I guess Destroy Evil's kind of good. Is Sephiroth good? No. Depends on who you ask. I'm #1 Sephiroth fan, so I'm gonna say yes. I don't think I want anything else in the sideboard. What do I board out? Probably a Sephiroth. Fatal Triumph is kind of nice. I kind of like Fatal Push. It might just be the Ragster. Usually Ragavan's my default board out. Let's go. I can see a Phlage being not so good. Let's go Phlage and Ragavan. 1 Phlage, 2 Ragsters, and try it like that. I'm gonna try this hand. It's kind of awkward and clunky. Sure. Sephiroth is bad, and you should feel bad for liking him. You take that back right now, Belfie. Sephiroth did nothing wrong except for killing all those people lore-wise. But other than that, he did nothing wrong. I actually did kind of like Joshua when I was playing just the straight Boros list. The Joshua felt pretty decent. I was kind of surprised by it. I almost want to make haste mana, but it's so wrong. Cast. Cast. What? Sephiroth is a 3/3 because he's the same as if that's your score in a tournament. Mid. Come on. Not only was that a personal attack, but that was also an attack on Sephiroth. 2 bullets in 1 chamber. Came out guns a-blazing. Wait till you have to hear what I have to say about Phlage Archaeologist and 04. Somebody's not a fan of Beltree. Goodbye, Ragster. What's Sephiroth gonna do about it? Tell his mom? Well, his mom is a lab creation who I'm pretty sure is dead lore-wise. Is Genova dead, chat? Am I gonna find that out in part 2? Actually, no spoilers. I'll figure it out. No spoilers for the 20-year-old game, please. Despair. Is it almost 30? Something like that. I'll go back to playing Final Fantasy after the PT. Awkward. Probably should have cracked that and exiled the Ragavan from my graveyard so that way I get 1 less card in my graveyard for Phlage, but you know. Do you have strong thoughts about how long the gap is between EOE release and the PT versus when it was like 2 weeks after release? As a competitor, I like having more time playing limited than 2 weeks because I think it was really stressful to try to get as much limited practice as possible for Final Fantasy in 2 weeks. But I think the hype for Edge of Eternities is at like an all-time low, and for that reason, it's probably not great. I think I'm gonna discard this Phlage. I think the limited on short notice is probably more fun to watch. Bonk. Oh, holy shit. Destroyed. I love you, Ragavan. I want my Phlage. You can have it. Yeah, you can have it. Combat. Die. Bum, bum, bum. GG's. This build looks great, and it looks worse than Boros. To be fair, in the defense of this deck, it did place better than any Boros deck in the Showcase Challenge. Try to kill a frog in Boros, good luck. Yeah, the mana was pretty poor, and we still won. It's blue-white energy. Uh-oh. Okay. It's a lot of things and stuff. 2 cringe energy decks. Are you going to either Houston or Vegas? I'm going to both, Kenny. I'll be at both. Please don't kill my voice of victory. That has flying. Why didn't they kill the flyer? Or why didn't they attack with the flyer and make 2 more cats? I'm puzzled. Oh. Hollowed Fountain, Meticulous Archive, Flooded Strand. Okay. They're throwing for content. 4 lands in their hand. They probably just forgot I had flying. No, I won't be streaming while I'm at the testing house, sadly. Don't forget me, chat. Don't forget me while I'm gone, okay? I gotta learn about Sephiroth. Is it even right to Sephiroth here? Oh, I get to flip him, right? Oh, do I haste him? Hold up. If I haste him, does he flip? 1, 2, 3. I could sack it. Attack and charm. I think I hasted Sephiroth. I want to get a card out of this. Probably not. We'll stack it like that, though. See if they want to block. Blocks the voice of victory. So I can kill Hylia. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can flip this and turn it into a 5/5. Or, what's the alternative here? This could be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is 5 either way, right? Because it flips to a 5/5 flyer. Sephiroth! It's a lot of lands. Maybe I should have drawn a card. Time to lose this game somehow. If we keep flooding, we might lose this game. The image for effect. They didn't play the Goddess Souls. They might have an Ephemerate. Holy shit. Flip ping them, 0 Ajani, kill this, they Ephemerate, I Thraben Charm, and I kill him. Yeah, it seems, well, actually it's better to kill a cat token. It's still gonna deal 2 damage anyways. I'm pretty sure they have Ephemerate in hand if they didn't play that Goddess Souls. See you in 10 minutes, Bolt. 07. Wrath the Sky, Showdown of the Skulls. You're gonna be slightly amused. It's more than I've ever wanted, TBH. I actually just want these two, right? They'll give 2 subs to sweeten the deal. 2 whole subbies. Ragavan's gotta be ass in this matchup. Question is, what do I want over the Ragavan? Like 1 whole cheeseburger. Voidmare. Surgical. So Voidmare stops just Solitude. Is that worth it? Maybe. Let's just keep a Singleton Ragavan. I don't feel like Surgical's worth it. Yeah, I guess the rebound on Ephemerate too. Oh, we drew the Voidmare. Cat. I think I counter Cat here, but maybe that's wrong. Yeah, we're gonna counter Cat. I think this Ragavan is like probably gonna be ass. Unless we can trade cats. Don't you penning my cat. Marching my cat. Mine cat. And next turn we're gonna go Ragavan, Thraben Charm, kill the Ocelot Pride. Let me get another cat. I got a Guide of Souls. I might be a little bit better at killing the cat. Kind of interesting. Do I play the Ragavan and Thraben Charm the cat, or do I just Phlage it? I think I like Ragavan Thraben Charm. Just like it develops my board a little bit better. I could also Nazis and seem great. I think I just Ragavan Thraben Charm. Do I want to do it now? Well, they can't Solitude and they can't have any instant speed removal. Because they could have counter Thraben Charm. I don't know if this is right. This is the line I'm going with. Guess we'll find out if it's correct. Another one. And a Mockingbird. Alright, I don't know if there was any right answers this turn. Honestly, this Void Mirror is looking better than the second Ragavan, though. Okay, Wrath the Skies. Oh. Well then. I think I have to kill Guided Souls. But I mean, if I don't kill the Ocelot Pride, they make 10,000 tokens. If I kill the Guided Souls, does it even matter? I don't think so. I guess what's the better thing to kill if I top deck Wrathless guys? And that'd be the Guided Souls. Yeah, we have to top deck Wrathless guys, I'm pretty sure. We got one copy of Wrathless guys. Yu-Gi-Oh! That card does not look very good in this matchup either. Get out of my deck, Ragavan. I think I'd rather have a Surgical. Pretty much anything over Ragavan. Oh yeah, Magical, is the YouTube memberships working? Oh, it doesn't give me a notification for it. Oh, but you are a member. Cool. No, I don't know. They didn't give me any notification for it. Probably have to set that up myself, huh? Void Mirrors for E-Tron. But also is decent against Solitude here. It worked. We got him to Solitude Ephemerate pretty much nothing. Working on taking everyone's views. They could have another Ephemerate. Should be kind of tragic if they do, but, you know. They don't. I think that was better than deploying Goblin Bombardment and passing. Even though I lost a point of damage from this Phlage here. Dog. Uh-oh. Yep. The question we have to ask ourselves is, would this have been better as a Ragavan? I don't think the answer is yes. White Orchid Phantom. I think we're absolutely cooked. I do have to, like, Phlage the dog. Take Pride. I think I have to take Starfield Shepherd. I mean, Starfield Shepherd just tutors him another Pride anyways. Take pride in your work, Dingo? Thanks. I do. You want him to Phantom next turn? So you're saying I should take the Phantom? I don't think taking the Phantom is correct. Take Pride. Then they Starfield for Pride. I mean, I'm so off on this Phlage anyways that I have to, like, draw fetch and then surveil. But I don't know. I don't feel like that's super reliable. Well, you're almost good. 3, 6. I'm just dead in the air. I guess I could draw Fatal Push. Am I only out here? As a keeper. Sounds good. I think we got bad hands. Maybe. That seemed reasonable to me. But maybe reasonable is just not good enough. Grixis persist. Mill would never do that to me. We're gonna find out because we're gonna play Mill after this. Good. Good. I guess I'm taking the Unearth, and then they have to persist, and this comes back as a 4/4. That also just don't have Spell Pierce up. I get to play Voice of Victory. Been an Archon. Wait, they top deck an Unearth? Holy shit, they're gonna persist this Archon. Thoughtseize bug, no! I thought they used the persist. I like looked away for a second. It didn't matter. I wasn't gonna be able to beat that. That's so fucked up. Honestly, on Magic Online, I highly recommend playing one copy of Dreams of Steel and Oil because I've never seen anybody bug out with Dreams of Steel and Oil like Thoughtseize does. Okay, well, how did we board last time? Boarded in the Destroy Evils. I think that was it. These four for these four, was it? Or what, did I take out a Phlage? I got a Phlage, a Sephiroth, and 2 Ragavans, I think. Yeah, it's not called the Dreams of Steel and Oil bug. It's called the Thoughtseize bug. We got a piece of graveyard hate this go around. Can't possibly lose unless they Thoughtseize it. Leak the PT sauce. Oh, we're gonna play the PT deck next. We got a hot and spicy mill league coming up. Delver on turn 1, can't lose. They took my graveyard hate. Oh no. A stream elements available for YouTube can be linked to both accounts. Is that what I'm using? Stream elements? Yep. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just get a Godless Shrine and kill this thingy. Lose 3 life? Or discard Phlage? I think I'm supposed to lose 3 life over discard Phlage. Frog down. My life total is already at 12. I'd say that's the one thing about Mardu energy that's a big downside is that your life total is just getting eaten by your mana base. Probably the biggest downside of playing Mardu. Alright, let me check what my notifications are linked to. Streamlabs. Let me see if I can link my YouTube to Streamlabs real quick. Unearths the frog, yep. Alright, I think I merged it. Emperor Bones. Boomer here, I missed a modder started at turn 3, not turn 1. Times have changed, old man. I'll go back to bed now. I think we pass and we hold up this Destroy Evil. / Surveil. I could play the Ragavan and gain 3 energy and fly this, but then they can block and discard their entire hand. I'm just gonna leave up the Destroy Evil or Surveil. I don't think I'm gonna block. Sadly, we're giving them a card. Bummer. Bye, Phlage. If I kill this with Destroy Evil, post adapt with the trigger on the stack, does the trigger still happen? I actually have no idea. I don't think so. I think it does. I guess it does, right? Yeah. Damn. Sadness. Trigger does happen. Despair. I got the turn 8 and a control mirror, and none of us were casting spells, but making land drops this match. Let's grab Elegant Parlor. I think voice is good. I want to find Fatal Push or something for this frog. Strategic Betrayal. Phlage had 2 more days until retirement. Well, I guess I get a voice of victory anyways. I think we kill this, stash the Ragavan, and see what we find off the top of their deck. Also need to make sure your sub count can track the YouTube members. That's not possible. Fulminator Mage? At least I don't think that's possible. I'll have to check streamer bot later. Apparently Mardu also can't beat a frog. Fulminator Mage is kind of unhinged, no? When did this deck start playing Fulminator Mage? I guess when Tron got popular. Must have been when Tron got popular, started playing Fulminator Mage. Which makes sense, right? You can unearth it, you can persist it. Keep your opponent off of Tron. But you also have Harbinger in this deck. I feel like Harbinger does better work against Tron and Eldrazi in general than Fulminator does. Alright. We're packing it up. Could have tried to surveil a Phlage, maybe. Prediction time, chat. Is it a 3-dash? Yes, no, let me know. Go off as well. I'm gonna keep his hands. Got Fatal Push and a Voice of Victory. So if a YouTube subscriber happens, Is that so loud? Alright, I'm gonna deal with this later. I gotta get Spike to say happy YouTube membership, dingo. It is Zitron. Yeah, makes sense to me. Pass and kill Flesh Rigger. Or Thought Not Seer, better yet. I guess that's honestly being able to kill a Thought Not Seer is probably a huge upside for Fatal Push. Being able to kill Frog Thought Not Seer in this meta seems really good. Happy YouTube partner, dingo. Happy YouTube partner. Alright, they're gonna take my best card. Whatever that may be. No Eternal Weekend. I think if the meta were in a better spot, I'd probably go to Eternal Weekend, but it's just so much to mirror. I also haven't played Legacy in like a year. But I'm gonna skip out on Eternal Weekend. Try to Legacy League and you hate it. Just play Bird and win. Simple. We hate Michael in this house. Mr. Michael Spawn. I'm pretty sure, I think I set up the settings wrong, chat. If somebody goes and subscribes to my YouTube channel right now, I'm pretty sure Spike's gonna laugh at me. I actually don't think I want Ajani. Just subscribe. Not become a member. What the? Alright, Voidmere. It's your time to shine, although this is green Eldrazi, so. Marcha. Destroy Evil seems kind of bad. Oh, Wear Tear. Wear Tear seems okay. Clarion Conqueror is probably fine. Drop a Phlage, drop a Sephiroth. Well, Strategic Betrayal's got to be pretty poor as well, right? It's Giant Wrath Disguise on my screen. I don't think resubscribing works. Maybe I did it on the wrong account. I don't know. I think I messed this up big time. I don't think I linked the right account. Because I have like my Gmail account and then my actual YouTube account. I think I linked the wrong one. Whatever. I'm going to deal with it later. This is Future Dingo's problem. I think I take the Phlage and the Sephiroth back. Strategic Betrayal has to be bad, right? One Betrayal to kill Sire. Alright. I'm in. It's a lot of tap lands, but make a bit. Oh, it worked! Devin, thanks for the sub. The YouTube subscription. Don't think I want that. I'd like to kill their Talisman on turn 1, though. Or my turn 2, their turn 1. Okay, I guess I did link it to the right account. Go me. Goodbye, Ajani. You know, playing this not Surveil land probably cost me. Grimace, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. I think I just screwed myself. Well, hopefully they don't have natural drawn. They have natural drawn. Hopefully they don't have Ugin. I spin the card that deals with Sire. I messed this up. I could have blown up one of their lands here. Although they still have the Expedition map. I shouldn't have. I should have played tap land, Ocelot Pride. Oops. I don't think this game is particularly winnable at this point. I guess I should have killed one of these other two. So I have like one less mana to work with. If they go map board again. Oh, they just had another tower in their hand. Brutal. Brutal. So I guess even if I did blow up a land, they still would have had drawn. What can you do? The hero of modern Tron wins again. I don't like Energy's position in the format right now. I think you're such a dog to the big mana decks. Even having like a lot of sideboard hate for it.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.